always something to see. So heaps to look at in Hobart.
So we've heard a lot about this place in Hobart called Mona.
Yep, it's like an art gallery type of place, but it's meant to be art, science all mixed together.
Yes, and how did we book this one here?
I had to book it online. They said don't, and you had to book a time. I think they send different people through, like you at different times, so you don't have as many people. Once you're in there though, you can stay as long as you like.
That sounds perfect. Thankfully we come a little bit earlier because the car park is filling up really full.
But the car park does fill up fast, but they actually suggest you get a ferry there. I just didn't want to pay $25 extra. Okay, $35 to get in. We paid an extra $10 for the House of Mirrors each. And if you want to catch the ferry, I think it's an extra $20.
We're going to check this place out and
we'll give you an update. Wow, well, first impressions are very good. The whole outside is free, so anyone can come and just wander around this area. And there is so many things to explore and heaps of things for the kids to play on, climb over, check out. You have to come see this place. Even if you don't pay to go into Mona, just come and check out the outside. I think you'll be blown away and it will keep the kids amused for a fair while.
Poop.
It's a poop machine.
It's a poop machine.
So, Cain, what did you think of Mona?
I actually really enjoyed Mona. Mona was bloody fantastic. It's different. There's a lot of different things to see. There's some that you're looking at it and go, ooh. There's others you're looking at going, wow. So there's a little bit for everybody at Mona.
It definitely, I agree. There was bits that I just absolutely loved and could look at them for ages, and then other bits I looked at and went, and really, they call that art? But so it's like a bit of something for everyone.
That's right, there is a bit of something for everybody there, so definitely well worth it.
This is my absolute favourite. We've seen it from, I think this is the 4th different view we've seen it from. I am just blown away how they can get words out of water. It's a whole computer program. It pulls the words off Google and I'm just amazed. It blows me away. Now, one of the best parts about Mona is the whole outside area is free and it doesn't cost anything to come and explore the outside. So if you've got kids, there's a playground, there's a huge area which will have music. Come check it out.
We are trying out the House of Mirrors at Mona, $10 each, and it is tough.
Come on, I smashed it.
She did, but you go a bit slow because if you just balls in 100 miles an hour, you're going to bang into some walls. But you're everywhere.
I'm everywhere, Cain. Don't you forget.
I'm
everywhere. I'm everywhere.
It's like you can stand somewhere and you just see a lot of yourself. Look at it. Cain must have been working out. Men and women. Here I'm looking going, yeah, I don't like that, I don't like this, and you're going, I'm so muscly. No, you better remember the way out because I don't want to go banging into. We've just done a loop. We literally just did a loop. Place through. See, this is what happens. So you go around the corner. Yep, and oh, yep, I can still see just a little bit of you now. Ah, there I can see 2 trainers. Ah, there's another trainer. Looking for the real trainer. Will the real police trainer please stand up?
Raise your hand. That's me. That's me.
Yes. Yeah.
Did enjoy the mirrors, but you're right, it could be included in the price, I reckon.
$10 extra to do the mirrors. Like, it was fun. We really liked it.
We went through twice.
You got to get your money's worth. But yeah, $10. We're like, well, that's a fair bit, really.
Yeah, so...
And it took us like, what, 5 minutes?
Jack. Bye.
We just went back to Salamanca, which we absolutely love it at Salamanca.
Third time, 3 days.
I know, and we ate at the Whaler, so really good meal. I had the lobster roll, which was bloody delicious.
And I had a schnitzel, which was like so nice. We had a palmy yesterday over the other side of town, and it was bleh.
Right.
Schnitzel was delicious.
So yes, the Whaler, we can tick it off as a really nice little iconic pub. So in Salamanca, so if you're here, check it out. The Brick was the other one. I thought the Brick was a little bit dearer, but
it was like, I don't know what a palmy was at the Brick, but a palmy was about $22, I think.
Yeah, which is pretty good.
It was actually cheaper to
price.
get that for me than a gluten-free burger. So
yeah, look, mine was 30, but it was worth every bit of 30 to get a bit of the Tasmanian cray. It is a hot day today in Tassie.
It's reached all of 28 degrees and it is burning.
That's right, we've had a walk around, looked at a couple of sail ships, which are awesome. There's even still a Sydney to Hobart buddy yacht here. Stefan is still here, so we saw that. And now we're gonna, what are we gonna do?
I don't know. I might put some things in, see if we can just go for a little bit of a drive because it's too hot outside.
We could. A bit of a swim would be nice.
Oh, we need some fuel. We better put fuel in before we do
anything.
No,
light's gone off again. We're good. We're good. So if you're in Tassie, make sure you try the cherries. Mate, these things are the absolute bomb. I just cannot describe how good they are. We buy a bag of cherries and, mate, it's like eating a chip, mate. I'm just gone for me. It's into it. Whole bag. Bang. Cherries.
So we're coming back tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow because these will be gone in about 15 minutes.
Now we're checking out the Salamanca place where they have the markets on the Saturday. So they have the Salamanca markets here on a Saturday and it's usually packed from what we're told. We'll pop down Saturday and see what it's like, but now we're just having a wander around and check out lots of beautiful art places.
It's a Greek tavern. Death by chocolate.
And we're coming up Kelly Stairs, quite old area, and it was, do we say 1840? I think they first named it, so pretty cool. Apparently Kelly Street and Kelly Steps was named after a master pilot or like harbour master in Hobart, but we can't find the exact information about him. If you come to Salamanca, make sure you go for a wander around and have a look at some of these places like Kelly Steps. The history here is amazing, and if you're like me and you love checking out old buildings and old things, definitely come check this out and even go for a walk around above it because there are some beautiful places. Okay, we're at the Tasman Fountain. So when you're in Tasmania, you have to come to the Tasman Fountain. And over here is my old mate, Abel Tasman.
How nice is that?
The last link in the chain of semaphore stations, which from about 1818 transmitted messages until superseded by the electric telegram. There you go. What's a semaphore station?
I don't know. Got no idea what a semaphore station is.
probably a bit before my time. A lot before my time. Okay, so the semaphore system, we believe, is a series of arm signals they put on big poles so the ships look at them and people know what sort of ship is in the borders and where it sort of is based on their signalling system. That's just my interpretation of it anyway.
So we're looking at Battery Point, and the history part says that when the first governor got here in 1817, he was like, oh, it's not protected, we need to build something to protect it. So in a panic, he quickly built one like in 1820,
like a
fort
yep.
sort of thing, but it was crap. But no one did anything about it until the new governor came. And then that was in 1836, so you know, just a little bit of time.
And they reckon it was defenceless, still defenceless.
Because they had a panic in 1841 because their enemies at that time, America and France, had ships coming past. So he built another one.
They built another one.
But guess what? It was crap too. Like you think you'd but now get it right, but no, not until 1854.
Third one was done.
When
Third
they,
time lucky.
again, bit panicky because of the Crimean War, they built a third one. And following I hadn't even read this bit. Following tradition, it was poorly sited and constructed.
In a poor place.
Three, and they were all crap.
3 goes. I don't think they could have hit the ocean
They are
from
so
the beach.
lucky that really Hobart is not a place that people were coming to really attack because they were so not prepared, ever.
We are currently in Hobart, just driving around because the ice cream place was closed, and we've popped up to Battery Point. Battery Point's just where a lot of the old colonial houses are. There's a Wappin Anglican church in the background. It's actually quite nice up here, so if you want to have a look at some old colonial houses and a nice little drive, the streets are damn skinny, so just take your time. But yeah, Battery Point. I found a person lingering around my car. They look a bit bloody unusual, so I'm coming over here to make sure they don't steal my love. And look at them. Yes. Hey, what are you doing, madam?
Waiting for someone to open the door for the car.
Okay, you think you're getting in this car?
Uh-huh. It's my car.
This is my car. Fancy meeting you in this car.
While wandering around Battery Point, check out the Battery Point Sculpture Trail. We wondered what all these numbers around Battery Point were, but they're all part of the Sculpture Trail, and it leads you to some really cool different places that you might not see if you were just going to the main attractions. So Google it, check it out, Battery Point Sculpture Trail.
So we've just popped up north of Hobart and we are looking at the oldest unmodified cottage in Tasmania, which was Austin's cottage. He was a convict that was given his freedom, so he built the cottage, and he also set up the first trans-Derwent ferry because there was no traffic bridge or anything across the Derwent River. In the early 1800s, Mr. Austin created quite a good bit of wealth for himself and a ripper little cottage, so get down and check it out. Well, the Salamanca market's very popular, quite busy, but some awesome stuff here. Tasmania just makes all their local owned stuff, and all the little stalls are a lot of their just locally handcrafted stuff, their produce. Tastings are awesome. We actually found it quite funny that you can taste the alcohols from 8:30, I suppose, right through. They're not allowed to sell it to you, well, they can sell it to you, but they're not allowed to open it. If you want to open it after you buy it, well, that's entirely up to you. But yeah, love it. Get down to Salamanca markets.
Wow, so many choices, and it looks so delicious.
Solution to that.
One of everything.
It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers.
There are so many yummy food options around Salamanca, but we could not go past these delicious looking crepes. So we're going to sit back, eat these beautiful crepes and listen to some music.
So I am loving the Salamander markets because not only are they an awesome set of Tasmanian produce with a really good historical backdrop, but they have a big long park running right along beside, and they had some entertainment, and now we're having some sweet sit. Yeah, the Tasmanian food is delicious down here, and now I'm having some sweet sit, and I could probably have a little non-ice, you know. That's right. How many other markets have we been to that actually have a huge big area where we can just sit and have a lay after we've indulged in a lot of the fine produce of Tasmania? To be honest, we actually have to leave bloody Tasmania because, these markets, because we've spent way too much money. Have we spent too much money?
Is there such a thing?
Yes, there is. Yep.
Hey, this is me enjoying the Salamanca markets. There was some awesome crafty stores and food stalls everywhere, but the bit I loved, they weren't all stuff just made from over China that people have bought in from over there. Most of the stuff at these markets are locally made. So whether it's the crafts, whether it's the foods, whether it's the alcohol, it's all from local stuff, and that's really cool. That's what markets to me are all about, is the local homemade stuff. So well done Salamanca markets, best I've been to, love it.
Yay, Salamanca. Okay, we are at the Tasmania or Hobart Botanical Gardens.
And we actually have checked out a few different botanical gardens, and these are cool.
Yeah, you can see that this one's pretty special. It's sort of blowing me away straight away, and we're only about 2 minutes in.
And do you know, I was in the gift shop to start with, and they said that the first bees released in a garden in Australia were here. So there you go, we've already passed lots of bees.
Look at him.
But I was going to also say, we would have never thought we were people that would have checked out botanical gardens. Like if you told us that to start with, we're like, yeah, rightio. But we saw the Japanese gardens at Dubbo. We checked out the gardens at Orange, I think it was.
It was, yes.
And now these are, and we've been blown away. They've all been beautiful.
I know. Some of the work and effort put into some of these gardens is absolutely magical. And this one here, because it's sort of definitely slopey, I would use a lot of waterfalls and those natural features, which is really nice too. So we're going to check it all out. Probably show you some of the good stuff. Otherwise, if you get yourselves down to Hobart, check out the Botanical Gardens.
It's
and
free.
What else do they have here, Trina?
Well, I tell Katie if we did a big walk that surely we didn't need enough at Salamanca markets that we could have a Valhalla ice cream.
Valhalla ice cream.
3 Valhallas in 3 days.
I know.
But once we leave here, there's no more. Oh my goodness, we just walked around the corner and saw this cute little marsupial. I think it's actually a bandicoot because it's got that bit longer nose. But just check it out, he is not worried about us one little bit.
My understanding is that the arch that's here at the Botanical Gardens, where a lot of wedding photos and that are taken, was put here in about 1968 for the 150th anniversary of the actual park itself, which was 1818. The actual arch was relocated from the AMP building in Hobart, and the arch was actually built in 1913 before it was then relocated to this location. awesome position for the arch, really is nice. I can understand why they have wedding photos here. Well, the floral clock was part of their 150th anniversary build in 1968 too, by some science education people, and it actually tells the right time. So yeah, look at the clock, yay. So if you're standing up in the air, you'd go, yep, wow, I know what time it is. But it is about 1:30 right now, and it looks like it's telling it's about 1:30. Did you? I got that on film too.
Thanks, trying to be so nice and careful.
What happened?
I didn't lift my feet.
You never lift your feet. Roses may not be my friend because they're such thorny sons of guns, and I pull them out of every garden I've had, but wow, when there's a lot of them like this, they sure do smell. Fantastic. So Arthur's Wall, supposedly one of the last historical intact walls that is a heated wall in Australia, or the world I think. They used 3 furnaces. They used to have ducts through the wall, and they did it so they could sort of plant plants closer to the wall, so therefore the plants could extend longer growing seasons due to the frost that was hanging around. So it was heated by 3 furnaces. Some of the columns had chimneys in them, and that's the way it is. So it's still intact. You can have a look, but the furnaces are being covered up. Gatekeeper's Cottage, 1845. He was the overseer of the gardens. Pretty good, pretty nice. Check it out.
Hey Kay, this is our last Valhalla for maybe a week.
Probably
we've got to
a couple
stop
of days.
eating ice cream. It's not good for us. But look at that. It is so delicious.
Look, it's more than just a breakfast food. It's lunch and dinner, and you can have it as a snack in between too.
It's an anytime.
Look,
food.
if you're ever worried about what am I going to eat or what do I feel like, bang, straight to ice cream.
That was us yesterday. Oh, I turned it on. Oh well, just to finish off an awesome day. So we had Salamanca markets, botanical gardens, and now we're going to pick up some pizza and head up Mount Wellington.
Look at some night lights.
Okay, so we've got our pizzas and we're heading up Mount Wellington to have tea and a sunset up there. Bit of a romantic date. Except I think a few other people have the same idea.
I think they've all got the same idea.
There's like about 5 in front of us, no, 4 in front of us, and at least 1 behind us.
So one thing's for certain, it's going to ooze romance up here in Mount Wellington.
So much romance, I tell ya.
Well, we come up with a genius idea to come up with some super romance up here. It is definitely not oozing romance.
It's so freezing. It was 30 degrees today. How could it be this cold?
It is ooze cold. Let's check out Hobart. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to go because of the wind. It's going to sound hellish and bad, but somebody's got to come back here when the sun goes down and get a photo of the lights. Hobart's lights at night time.
Okay, you wait and see who gets the short straw to come back.
Yeah.
Oh my god! That is like a totally different climate up here.
There's so much goddamn romance up here. It is trying to blow us off the mountain. It is thick and windy romance.
Oh, my hands are like frozen. I'm going to check what the temperature is up here because this is about 4 degrees.
It's sun's coming out on us. It ducked behind a cloud before,
Yeah.
and it's going to sit out there. Woohoo! Look, sun's shining through. So we'll sit here, have some pizza,
yes.
and look at a sunset.
Check that out.
Yeah. So look, Matt and Laney, you guys hike and awesome work. You know, love yous for it. To the top of the mountain, we drove to the top of this fella, and we're going to sit in the car
And have pizza.
have a drink, have some pizza.
But Matt and Laney have date nights. So the Freedom Chapter, if you follow them, they're always having date nights. So it's about 20 years since we've had proper date night. But, you know, date night on Mount Wellington.
Date night.
Okay, weather update for you. I got on the proper weather. It's actually died down, the wind, since earlier today. Earlier today, the wind up on Mount Wellington was 75 kilometres an hour. It's now only 35 with gusts of 45. So it's calmed down, but I was pretty correct on the temperature. It is 11.5 degrees, but it feels like 4.5.
Oh, flat
And
out,
that
man,
is-
4.5.
That is, yeah, right, spot on.
I've just been out there. I reckon I got frostbite.
I don't know who's going out to get this night photo. While we sit back and relax and enjoy this sunset inside the car so we don't freeze, we're going to go through our top 5 things to do in Hobart. Number 1 would have to be Mount Wellington. Number 2, Salamanca markets. We absolutely love that area, even if the markets aren't on. Number 3, Mona. You have to go do it, look at it. Battery Point and all the history surrounding that would be number 4. And number 5 on our list would actually be the Botanical Gardens. There is so much to see and do in Hobart. It is one of our favourite capital cities now to go and visit. Let us know in the comments if you like Hobart and the things that you like doing there. Otherwise, come along next week because we are heading down south of Tasmania. Catch you then. With my buddy Abel Tasman. Woohoo!
Top bloke. You must be old.
We go way back.
Have a look at all them Cains. Hi, Cains. Woot, woot. Woot, woot.
And that's Cain, you know, trying to have some lay on my pillow.
She,
Tell ya.
she
I
won't,
found good comfy
she won't
pillow.
do swap.
Yeah, well, I wonder why.
I'm offering some nice, clean grass, green grass, for a cushion.
I'd say that.
I've already had that.
Don't go into the forest, they said, and yet they ventured upon it.